What is up, you guys? Welcome to this episode of what I would never buy at X grocery store. Today we're diving into Trader Joe's. This episode is about what I would never buy from Trader Joe's. Hello, if you don't know me and you're new here, I'm Adriana. I'm over 2.5 years prescription free after being a victim of Western medicine for over 9 years. If you hear my cat over there, he's very chatty. He loves to... What does he love to do? He loves to be a part of the conversation. I realized what I was eating was keeping me sick for as long as I can remember. I was prescribed many things. I was eating like shit, thinking that I was eating healthy, and now I just know what to look out for. So it is my job, since I have this knowledge, to share it with you so you can pass it down or apply it to your own life. What I do works for me. The way that I eat keeps me off of prescription drugs. I don't diet, count calories. So you will see me go in a minute, but I've already went to the store and I've already got my stuff. So let's dive in. Okay, what's up everyone? I'm here outside of Trader Joe's and I'm gonna get hit by a car. So let's run inside. Here we are. Welcome to this episode of what I buy on my grocery haul. If I was in Trader Joe's, I would never buy the following, and then I'm also gonna give you replacements on what you should be buying at Trader Joe's, because secret is, a lot of shit in this store is fucking poison. Let's go. I always have to look at Trader Joe's plant section because they just have great plants, to be honest. As I start walking, I am going to do the perimeters first, and then I will go inside. Okay, starting with the first thing I would never buy in Trader Joe's, and that is any of these prepackaged meals. Okay, if you read down the ingredient list, which is a paragraph long, you will see that it's full of seed oils and extra preservatives and emulsifiers that you literally do not need. You could make this yourself with single ingredient foods. This is an absolute no for me. The second thing that I would never buy in Trader Joe's is any of their pre-made dips. All of these are literally trash. They have so many seed oils. They will get you in the beginning by saying cilantro olive oil blend, for this one in particular, the chimichurri. Cilantro olive oil blend, olive oil extra virgin olive oil. But then they go on and say canola oil, and that is just not something that I consume anymore. And trust me, the garlic dip and this chimichurri were staples in my household. Not anymore. I don't do seed oils. The next thing I would never buy in Trader Joe's is any of their milk alternatives. That includes this milk, their creamer of any kind, their dairy-free whipped coconut topping. I would never buy any of these, specifically because there's added sugar, cellulose, there's seed oils. I mean, there's no reason that you need to indulge in seed oils when you're making milk. If you think about what you would do with milk if you were making it yourself, you would soak your almonds, you would blend them with water and salt, maybe a little bit of vanilla. These have gums, tricalcium phosphate, gellan gum, sunflower lectin, which is just a sunflower oil derivative. You don't want any of this bullshit. This is an absolute no. If I did consume dairy, any of these milk options would be a great option. If I was at Trader Joe's, I would never buy any cheese that has a color, and here's why. The majority of time that cheese has an orange color, it is some kind of fake coloring that doesn't need to be in your body. It has annatto, A-N-N-A-T-T-O. Okay, we don't want that. Also be careful. I just picked up this triple cream brie with mushrooms. Read your ingredients on your cheese, because a lot of times if you get some kind of flavor, this one has truffle mushroom. They add natural flavors, which is just another way to cover up ingredients that they don't want to disclose to you. Here's the next thing I would never buy in Trader Joe's is select dog treats, but I am going to show you dog treats that I would buy. Anything like this, jerky sticks that have natural flavors or some kind of emulsifier, preservative, seed oil, I don't want to give that to my dog. There are a lot of great options here though that you can buy that are just freeze-dried or just dried of whatever. Next thing I would never buy from Trader Joe's is any of their bread unless you are looking at Ezekiel bread. They make this very tempting with a price point of $1.99 for this baguette and a lot of their other bread. They use enriched flour, which basically is a way to cover up saying that they spray it with pesticides. We are not going to buy that or any of their pastries or any of their breads because number one, we make our own bread. Number two, if you want another kind of bread, Ezekiel is the only one you should buy Next thing I would never buy from Trader Joe's or basically anywhere is trail mix. Trail mix literally sucks. They give you these M&M things and they act like it's good for you. They're not gonna tell you that there is bullshit all over this. This is like the best way to make you think that you're getting some protein and some natural good fats in your diet, and you're not. The chocolate is poison, there's starches, there's gums, seed oils, there is wax. You don't want any of this. Next on my list of what I would never buy at Trader Joe's is their dressing. You have no idea how much BS is in this kind of stuff. You cannot find a clean one, and that goes for anywhere. Trader Joe's is not the only place that has BS dressing. Your best bet is making your own with organic olive oil like this. So opt for one of these, or I've used this in the past. Their coconut oil is amazing as well. Unrefined, organic virgin coconut oil. This is also good too if you want a good fat. Next thing I would never buy at Trader Joe's is basically any of their hot sauces or sauces in general. The majority of them have an extensive ingredients list, first and foremost, but also they put added sugar in pretty much all of them, which is poison. You guys think I sound prestigious, but listen, when you heal yourself from meds and all the other things in 8 weeks because of the shit that you eat, then you'll understand. I think this goes without saying, but next thing I would never buy from Trader Joe's is any of their frozen pre-made meals. These things are toxic to your health. Not only are they crammed with sodium, but they are preserved with preservatives, emulsifiers, a lot of fake coloring. They also have added sugar and a ton of seed oils. This is not something that you want to be eating. You can literally make any of these things yourself. I'm getting close to the end of my shopping list, but next item that I would never buy from Trader Joe's is their granola. It is packed with sugar. It has canola oil, preservatives, not organic oats. I just don't feel like consuming shit that I don't have to, that's going to just essentially poison my brain. You guys are probably wondering now, what the hell do you buy when you go to Trader Joe's? So when I get home, I will show you exactly what I've brought home and why I bring this stuff home. But the fact of the matter is, I left prescription drugs about 3 years ago, and that is solely, and that was only possible because of the food that I was eating. After 8 weeks of pure cleansing and taking out every single potential inflammatory food, I was able to heal myself and I got off of my medication. The reason that I go to 5 different grocery stores, the reason that I'm so strict and diligent about what I buy at the grocery store is because this is how I stay off of medication. And this is what I did wrong for years, and no one was there to teach me that this was incorrect. And it's not incorrect to everyone. You can live how you want, you can eat how you want, but for me, I didn't want to be a victim of Western medicine anymore, and this is how I get by doing that. So I'm excited to show you guys what I got from Trader Joe's. It'll be great. So now that you've seen what I would never buy from Trader Joe's, I'm going to give you alternatives or things that I would buy from Trader Joe's, because what good would my advice be if I didn't give you tools to help you get good things that could fuel your body? When you start to dive in and turn the labels around and start reading and recognizing all of those toxins and all of those inflammatory foods, you will start to understand that Trader Joe's is rebranded trash. These are all of the things that I would buy from Trader Joe's in replacement or instead of, and or just because. Now, I know I said never buy a milk alternative from Trader Joe's unless you buy their canned coconut milk. Trader Joe's has great canned coconut milk. I use the coconut cream to top my coffee, and then I use the coconut milk if I don't have my Big Califia Farms coconut milk, or I want to make Thai rice or something like that, miso rice. I also could use them in my coffee. These are actually the 2 cleanest coconut milks that I've ever found. There's no gums. Hold on, my cat's trying to escape. Anyways, as I was saying, as for canned coconut milks, you oftentimes see that there are gums, emulsifiers, preservatives in them. These 2 are very clean, they're organic, and for the price point, I actually haven't found any better. If I just need cans of coconut milk, I am going to Trader Joe's, and that is the only place that I will go. Next up, I know that I talked about never buying pre-made food from Trader Joe's, but what I do like and enjoy is this specific version of the chicken meatballs. There is a teriyaki flavor, I believe, that I don't. It's not that I haven't tried it, it's just that I don't love the ingredients in it. These are very clean, and if you're looking for a quick meal on the go, you're traveling, I'm pretty sure they're already cooked, so it's like if you need to reheat them, these are super easy. I like these for when I'm working because it's just easy for me. Throw in the air fryer, throw in steam in a pan, whatever, and then pack for lunch to go. You will not find any gums, emulsifiers, colorings, seed oils, anything like that in these, and that is why I enjoy them. I also want to make a note about something. I am an advocate for a balanced lifestyle, okay? I'm not gonna shit on myself if I wanna go out to eat every so often. I'm not going to starve myself if I'm hungry and I've already eaten enough for the day. I'm not going to rip myself apart for a piece of cake that I'm having on a special occasion. But I like to do a good 85-15 balance when it comes to this stuff, and that applies for my produce. So I can't always get organic, and I know that that is very important to some of you. And if I can't get organic produce 1 or 2 times, I'm not gonna, cause a scene over it. I didn't feel like going to 5 grocery stores today, so this is what I dealt with, and that's fine for me. I just want to make it so you don't feel like it's so cutthroat. You can be so cutthroat. I know people that are so cutthroat. I can be very cutthroat, but I think eating this way comes with balance because we unfortunately live in a country where we have to seek this stuff out and we have to know about this in order to apply it to our lives, right? So I don't want to harp on people and be like, oh, well, you're eating GMO infected, whatever the fuck, I don't know. I'm here to work with what we have, especially when people are traveling, especially when people aren't familiar with this stuff. Like, give yourself some grace and move on. I love these sticks. If you're trying to go like bread free, I love this in guacamoles. I love these sticks. I love that they're pre-cut. They are a little slimy. This is great for dips. This is great for a snack. They're pretty flavorless. They have a really high water content. Plus the convenience of them being cut already is, and I will always love you. Belgian endives. I haven't actually had much creative exploration with these yet, I'll be honest. I normally just chop them up and throw them in a salad in addition to like romaine or arugula to make it kind of fun. They are a bit bitter. I think that charring them on the cast iron or on a grill would be really awesome, drizzled with like olive oil and flake salt. Probably just a great side dish. If you know about my 2 salads video, I love fennel. I've always hated fennel seed. I've always hated black licorice. If you don't know about fennel, the taste of fennel resembles black licorice. But when I make a fennel salad, I love using this, especially because the tips are already cut off. If the tips are there and all of the fuzzy stuff is still on, I will use that for tea, and I will put it in my tea steeper, or I'll put it in my broth bag, but Trader Joe's chops these already for you to make it really easy. I love making my fennel salad with this. If you haven't seen my salad 2 ways video, I make a fennel citrus salad. I will link it right here. It is so good to die for. Stop making salads for your guests and boring them. They don't want to see another fucking garden salad with bullshit balsamic. They don't fucking want that. Make this. In the what I eat in a day video, which I can also link here, I made a point to tell you that I like to get low acid organic coffee. At the time, I did not have low acid organic coffee, and this brings me back to my point of balance. Sometimes we just cannot make it work. I stay at my mom's. My mom drinks fucking disgusting Folgers. Gross. That's not even coffee, but whatever. So the best that I could get at the store by her was a local coffee roaster to me, and it wasn't organic. I don't drink that all the time. This is one of my favorite blends from Trader Joe's. It is the Wake Up blend. I really like it. It gives me quite a buzz, I won't lie. It's 100% organic and fair trade. At the very least, I always try to buy organic. If it's low acid, that's even better. And if it's tested for mold, that's superb. But when I go to Trader Joe's and I'm not making a full trip around the world to go to all 5 grocery stores in one day, I will get the Wake Up blend or any other blend that they have that is organic and fair trade. On that note, Trader Joe's has some great organic teas. Turn it around, make sure that there's nothing else in it besides what you are looking at on the cover. So if it's like, for example, unfortunately they don't even make it anymore, but Celestial Teas makes Sleepy Time Vanilla. They add natural flavors to that, which, as you heard before, you know that natural flavors is just a way to hide or cover up something that they don't want to tell you. This is organic peppermint tea, and all it has is organic peppermint leaves. Going to the cheese, here we have the star of the show, burrata. I love burrata. If you guys are cool with dairy and you like cheese, burrata is one of my favorites. Burrata has so many different uses. You could eat it plain, you can add it to a dish, you can put it on pasta. Their burrata is really clean. There's 2 nice balls in here. Now, the dog treats that I do like, there are a couple. Let me tell you, make sure you turn the package around, okay? There's a ton of shit in dog treats, okay? These 2 are so clean. This is simply dried chicken breast, and this one is simply dried out salmon and salt. It's aged, it's like a jerky thing, and my dog literally loves these. I will show you. Brixton. Oh, my mommy. Oh, my angel. Sit. Take this nice, please. Very good. My dog is so fucking cute. Last but not least, I know I told you guys no seasonings, no sauces. These are 3 approved ones that I love so much. Now, the chili crunchy onion is up for debate because it's not extra virgin olive oil, but it's not any bullshit oil. So it is just olive oil, dried onions, dried garlic, dried red bell peppers, red chili pepper, sea salt, paprika. No, it's not organic, extra virgin, single origin olive oil, okay? But this is great when you're making fucking ramen or like you're putting it on top of chicken. It's a little spicy for me. I can't necessarily handle it, but I do like to get the oil and just kind of drizzle it on the top and not get any of the red pepper flakes. As for seasonings, these 2 are a staple in my house. A lot of times when you go and you buy a pre-made spice blend, there will be extra added sugar. And sometimes there is also even sunflower oil, canola oil. Somehow these 2 are very, very clean. I love them both. My umami I can use it for chicken, but I really, really love to make rice with this, with miso paste. Some of my coconut milk, I can make a video on this. And then onion salt, I put in everything. I put this onion salt on my chicken. I put it in my ground beef recipes. I put it in my meatballs. I put it on literally everything. Guys, that does conclude my shopping for Trader Joe's. I know that it probably wasn't all that you were dreaming of and expecting because unfortunately pre-made foods equal poison. I am just the big advocate here for making stuff yourself, and I am here to give you the tools and the resources to be able to make these foods yourself. With that being said, thank you for joining. Sprinkle some salt on that, I don't know which side it's on, but sprinkle some salt on that subscribe button. And of course, if there's any kind of video that you want to see, any question about food, any deep dive you want me to go into, I would love to do it. Please write a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time.